We must set straight some of the basic questions, brothers. Are you feeling like it? Nope. Are you working out? Yes. Are you feeling like it, brother? Nope. Are you working? Yes. Are you feeling the tingling sensation and it would be good to just let it out? Yes. Are you letting it go? Nope. Do you still feeling the anxieties? Do you still feel the BS that is going on inside your head? Yes. Are you giving in? Nope. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And so, brothers, most of you are questioning this whole thing of semen retention and this whole thing of no fap. But guess what? What do you think? Why would someone go for the extra mile when it is enough? When you are making enough money so you can live month by month, maybe you can save up a tiny bit more. Why would you going for the extra mile when you've been getting done your workout session that you've been setting that for that day? Why to go out there and push despite you do not feel like that? And maybe at this very moment doesn't feel like it would be adding up too much to your potential. Let it be working out, let it be work, sending out another email, running another mile or round or whatever it might be. Why to do that? Why to do that? So these are pretty much all the questions, brothers and sisters. These are the questions over here because, before I got on this journey, I must tell you that I've been coming from a place that I exactly had these questions. Am I feeling tired? Yes. Am I working out? Nope. Am I feeling tired? Yes. Am I working? Nope. So on and so forth. And so something switched because somehow throughout the days of every single God-given day, push, going out there every single day, whether I have the mood for that, whether I do not have the mood for that, I'm just simply getting that shit done. And so what built up inside of me is that I just simply built up my set of standards, if you will so. My set of standards have been built up because now I'm just coming out here and I'm just running. Today I woke up and I was like, man, like I have such hard time to eventually fight with all these good feelings, like, hey man, like mommy's cooking something super delicious. My brother woke up too, so we could be just hanging out all day long, go for shopping, whoever knows what the hell we could be doing. But also on the other hand, a workout session is waiting for me, and me working on my business up until I'm not getting 100k a freaking month. I'm doing that. This is the thing. And so the questions are still the same, brother, but your answers are changing. Your answers are changing. And this thing that is leading you to eventually go through everything, and you are doing anything despite of what? Despite of the circumstances, despite of how you feel, despite of what every freaking one around you is selling to you, you're still going for that. That is the place, that is the mindset, that is a set of standards that is forming inside of you with these days when you do not feel like it and you're still doing that. Whether it be with training, whether it be with working, whether it be with anything. And so you believe me or not, the days when you do not feel like it are the days that counts the most. The rainy, cold, freaking days when you're going out there and pushing through your limits. The actual days when you're feeling blue as hell and you're still waking up and working on your craft. Those are the days that are actually matter, brothers, because it is so easy to destroy all this thing. It is so easy to destroy all this empire that you've been built up. So for example, it would take 1 day not to work out and just one day to quit from this thing, and I'd be blowing up more than 9 months of consistent freaking work. Even way more than that, but I'd be relapsing from a more than 9 months streak. And so that would be blowing up my identity. That would be blowing up my current set of processes that do work and that are moving me forward in life. And so when you're expecting that this journey is easy, and when you're expecting that your only thing that you'll have to do is to just simply resist, it is not only about that, brother. It is way deeper. The actual thing over here is that you just simply have to get to a place when you will learn how to eventually control this. And when you will learn how to control this and this, then you will get to a place when you can look outside the world and say that, hey man, I can do this thing, I can do that thing, I can pretty much do anything. The question only is, do I want to put in the dedication? Do I want to choose that thing? Because now the question is not that whether you can do that or not, but whether you want to do this or not. And so this is the huge thing that is changing inside of you. And so how does NoFap, how does semen retention is getting into the picture? Whether you believe it or not, the little things add up. Whether you believe it or not, but the tiny things do add up. Because you might be thinking that it doesn't really matter to not be disciplined for one day and, just like let it out. But if you're thinking like that every single time, then you are building it inside of your mind to be weak, to run from your problems. And I'm not telling you that fapping is bad or releasing your semen is bad. Like, what a freaking BS would that be? What a freaking BS would that be? We are freaking men, and we are. Like, that's BS. Obviously, it's like that's BS. Every normal human being knows that who thinks rationally. But fapping and using this as a tool to eventually deal with the stress that you have inside of you, which it did in my case, and in every single man whom I know, the case was this 99% of the time. Fapping comes because of boredom, because of wanting to run from something. I mean, like have some built up, have some emotional built up inside ourselves, which we do not want to or cannot handle. And the point is that it was running from something. It was a solution for something, instead of for its purpose to eventually reproduce. So brothers and sisters, when we are cutting out all those things and we just simply face every single thing as it is, piece by piece, little by little, then we are just building this thing, and we are just building and building and building and building and building this thing. And this is how my standards, and this is how our standards can just grow so tremendously, because now my standard is to work out every single day. And I know that this thing is good for me. It is serving me. It is serving my discipline. My body is good. My body is healthy. Like, I'm in a very, very good shape. It's like this is good for me. And I'm also getting better every single day. And so the actual thing that I'm gaining over here is that, man, I'm just building this discipline day by day. And the bigger the pressure that I can put on myself, the more determined I am with the things, the more mature I am becoming. And this is becoming every single day. So I'm going like a rocket ship like this. I might not be seeing the $1 billion in my bank account yet, but I will get there. Because I said that thing to myself. And this is how I can be so certain, because I'm getting the shit done what I'm setting for myself every single day. I'm letting go only if it doesn't make sense to make those things, to do those things. I'm letting things go only if I can do higher purpose things. And I'm setting the day when I will be doing those things. And this way I can really control, I can really be selective, and it is forcing me to be selective with all of my desires and all the things that I want to do in life. And also building this thing inside of me that what I'm setting for myself, I'm getting done. And this is giving me the conviction that if I'm setting something for myself, I'm getting that shit done, bro. Like, I don't care about that. And so this thing is just building and building and building and building and building and building and building, and whoever knows where it will go. And so this is why NoFap, and this is how semen retention really works, if you wanted to know. And this is how we're supposed to be elevating our standards. And this is how you're getting there, day by day. Because believe me, I've been freaking struggling with this shit to work out and to just put myself straight and to be able to handle all this resentment and all this stress and all the shit that is inside of me because of business, because of my personality, because of my social life, all the shit. Not easy. And they are still the same. But I've built a stronger person to handle them. So brothers and sisters, if you're not believing in semen retention, or NoFap, do that for a year, brother. Give it a year to work on you. And let's get back and let's just perceive yourself. All of my love.